I had the opportunity to meet Father Steven DongJin a couple of weeks ago. He is a priest from the Archdiocese of Seoul, South Korea. Last year, he became an SMA priest associate, and he was assigned to work in Tanzania. When he reached the country, he started to learn Swahili. Today, he is more fluent in Swahili than English. After completing 3 months language school, he was assigned an assistant priest in the parish of Mwandoya in the Shinyanga Diocese. Mwandoya is a rural area inhabited by the Sukuma people. The climate in the tropical areas is divided into the rainy and dry season. The rainy season begins by December and ends in April. People store as much water as they can during these months to use for drinking and washing in the dry season. Also, during the rainy season, they sow the fields, hoping to have good harvest in the dry season. The vegetation in the raining season is exuberant because the amount of the rains and the sun shining after the rain. Father Stephen told me, I remember once I was returning home from the outstation. I was caught by the heavy rain. The road and bridges flooded in a very short time. I realized in that way how the rains are good and positive to the people and their need, but also it can have a very negative impact when rains caused flooding in a short time. That day, I got stuck on the road waiting for the water to recede. Then he told me about the people he serves. The Sukuma people is one of the largest tribes in Tanzania. They speak their own language, and also Swahili, which is spoken in the whole country. Most of the elders would like to speak Sukuma language instead of Swahili. Sukuma people love peace. They have very peaceful personalities. They act very slowly, and they don't have the same sense of time as the Western or Korean people. This can be very challenging and frustrating for missionaries. When Father felt frustrated, people told him this local proverb, Haraka Harala Hina Baraka, which means fast minds and actions will not bring blessings. He likes to think of the proverb as a philosophical and theological insight in his life, but sometimes he feels overly frustrated and feels it is a way for him to avoid this frustration. Also, he was touched by the situation of the albinos. Albinism is a hereditary condition that results in a lack of pigmentation in skin, hair, and eyes. People with albinism suffer not only from their physical condition, but also socially. They are stigmatized. A superstition has been promulgated and exploited by witch doctors and others who use body parts of people with albinism as ingredients in rituals, concoctions, and potions with the claim that their magic will bring prosperity to the user. The SMA fathers, especially from the Polish province, and currently working on a project in order to help people with albinism. He concluded, as a priest in the Mwandoya parish, I accompany the people in their Christian life. I visit the churches in our outstations, blessing their homes, comforting the sick, giving the catechetical instruction to the children, and offering to them the sacraments of our church. Father Stephen's final request was, please pray with us together for all missionaries, lay volunteers, religious sisters and brothers, and we, the priest, working in Africa.